Hello everyone, my name is Adrian Montano. I'm a trainer and excellence coach at MindGrasp, and I want to use this video as an opportunity to introduce myself, introduce what I do, but more importantly, why I do what I do. What is the driving force that compels me to move forward and push on my passion into the world. So I think I was about 5 years old when I attended a storytelling competition, and I hadn't done anything like that before. I had no idea how it would pan out. What I had done, however, was really learned the piece of literature that I was about to recite to the audience, learned it by heart, learned to deliver it, to perform it at the utmost standard. And so I went there on stage in front of what I think were about 1,000 people. It was quite a big auditorium, and because I was really tiny at the time, it seemed even bigger than that. And so I went in front of the audience and I just did it. And to my surprise, and I think everybody's surprise at the time, I won first prize. Now, I was very excited, especially because my grandmother then bought me lemon ice cream, which up to this day is my favorite type of ice cream, go figure. And beyond the excitement of the surprise, what really made an impression, a lasting impression on me that guides me up to this day, was the fact that when I went in front of the audience, I actually didn't see any of them. I couldn't see anybody in the auditorium just because I was blinded by the lights. So imagine all of the huge spotlights, and I was in the center of it all, and all I could see were the lights. And there was a tremendously important lesson there. The lesson was that success actually comes from focusing on the process itself. When I was left without seeing my audience, all I could do was focus on what I was doing at the time and do it as best I could. Now, I didn't realize it at the time, but looking back at that event now, I understand that's pretty much the lesson that I learned, that I grasped from it. And it's the lesson that took me over afterward to becoming so passionate about words in general, about the power of both the spoken and the written word to transform people's thinking, people's ideas, the way they feel about themselves, the way they feel about the world, their perception of the world, and ultimately to transform the results that they have, take them from a place where they don't want to be and where they're not getting what they want to a place where they are getting what they want. And in fact, that is what I'm doing now, because I can enjoy my passion and I can live it to the fullest. What I enjoy doing with my clients is to help them hone in on what exactly they're best at. And not just what they're best at, but what they enjoy the most. What is that one thing where their skills and their passion come together and allow them to perform at the highest capacity? Because when people derive thorough meaning from what they do, when they really enjoy what they're doing and they find pleasure in it, they have the inner drive to perform it excellently. And so they are going to deliver excellent results, and the people, their audience, and especially if we're talking about business people, their clients, are going to be happy. Now, in business, we often focus so much on the client and keeping the client happy and making sure they're really getting value from their time and resources invested in the process. And of course, that's fine. That's absolutely understandable. And though, what I've personally found in my experience, both personal and professional, has been that when you thoroughly enjoy what you're doing, then you have the drive to really excel at it, and then your results will just speak for themselves. And whoever it is you're delivering it to will actually be overwhelmed by the same satisfaction that you're deriving from that process. So this is what I enjoy doing in my professional career. This is what compels me to move forward. This is what attracts me towards my goals. And this is what I enjoy sharing with people, because when I share this passion and this gift with them, it in turn inspires them to pay it forward, to share it onward. And it would really be selfish of me if I were to just keep it for myself. Come to think of it, or at least the way I love to think of it, is that in doing so, we build concentric circles of people sharing their gift onto the world and making a positive difference, expanding until it engulfs the entire planet. So thank you very much for your time. Thank you for listening to me, and I look forward to speaking to you live as well. Have a good one.